नमस्कार साहब।
जावेद जी नमस्कार। स्वागत है आपका।
नमस्कार नमस्कार सर।
अम, हम शुरू कर
मैंने
रहे
जो
हैं।
सर। हेलो।
नमस्कार रुकी, नमस्कार। स्वागत है आपका।
जावेद सर।
जी जी रुपये आप ठीक हो?
सर आप ठीक हो?
शुक्र अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैं ठीक हूँ।
नमस्कार, मैं संकल्प पर से आप सभी का तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूँ। आज के इस वेबिनार को शुरू करने के पहले हम हमारे एनजीओ के बारे में एक 2 मिनट में बात रखना चाहूँगा। हमारे एनजीओ पिछले 12 सालों से महाराष्ट्र के अलग अलग एरिया में हम काम कर रहे हैं। रूरल डेवलपमेंट, इसके अलावा एनवायरमेंट, एजुकेशन, वुमेन्स एम्पावरमेंट, हेल्थ, और इसके अलावा वाटर कंजर्वेशन। 3 सालों से हम डिफरेंटली एबल विकलांग लोगों के लिए भी काम कर रहे हैं। हमारा एनजीओ का मेन प्रिंसिपल है महात्मा गांधी जी का गो टू विलेजेस और स्वामी विवेकानंद रामकृष्ण परमहंस शिव भावे जीव सेवा की जो भी ये डिवाइन की सेवा करनी है। तो हम इसी मकसद से काम कर रहे हैं पिछले 12 सालों से हमें जो सोसाइटी के लिए काम करने का मौका मिला, उससे हमें बहुत गर्व महसूस होता है और हमें बहुत ही ये सेवा करने का जो मौका मिल रहा है, तो हमें इससे बहुत सारे लोगों तक पहुंचने का जो सौभाग्य मिल रहा है, उसे में हमें खुशी है। मैं हमारे एनजीओ का एक छोटा सा वीडियो है वो यहाँ पर शेयर करना चाहूँगा, फिर हम आगे जाते हैं आज के वेबिनार में। तब तक मैं राजू सर और सदाब जी आपका स्वागत करता हूँ इस वेबिनार में।
सर
स्वार्थ साधना की आंधी में वसुधा का कल्याण न भूले। शील विनय आदर्श श्रेष्ठता तार बिना झंकार नहीं है। शिक्षा क्या स्वर साध सकेगी यदि नैतिक आधार न है। कीर्ति कौमुदी की गरिमा में संस्कृति का सम्मान न भूले। निर्माणों के पावन युग में हम चरित्र निर्माण न भूले। स्वार्थ साधना की आंधी में वसुधा का कल्याण न भूले। आविष्कारों की कृतियों में यदि मानव का प्यार।
कोरोना के समय जब हमारे सारे ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन काम बंद थे, फिजिकल एक्टिविटी, तो हमने ऑनलाइन वेबिनार सीरीज शुरू किया, जिसमें हमने महाराष्ट्र के अलग अलग एरिया से एक्सपर्ट्स को बुलाया, जैसे कि रूरल डेवलपमेंट हो, डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ फार्मिंग प्रैक्टिसेस, जैसे कि नेचुरल फार्मिंग, मिलेट्स फार्मिंग, ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग, योगिक फार्मिंग। इसके अलावा जब कोरोना का समय था तो बहुत सारे लोग स्क्रीन का बहुत ज्यादा इस्तेमाल कर रहे थे, तो हमने एक्सपर्ट कर बुलाकर जो भी फॉर पेरेंट्स एंड स्टूडेंट, वी हैव कंडक्टेड द वर्कशॉप अबाउट द स्क्रीन टाइमिंग फॉर द पेरेंट्स। इसके अलावा हमारे जो महाराष्ट्र के छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज, डॉक्टर बाबा साहब आम्बेडकर, भगवान गौतम बुद्ध, इसके अलावा चलो विश्व शांति, वाटर सिक्योरिटी, हेल्थ एंड सैनिटेशन, ऐसे अलग अलग वेबिनार सीरीज का आयोजन किया, जिसमें हमें पूरे महाराष्ट्र से अलग अलग एरिया से लोगों का बहुत सारा रिस्पांस मिला। तो सब करते हुए हम हमारे सारे एनजीओ के डायरेक्टर्स, उन्होंने तय किया कि जैसे ऐसा कुछ प्रोजेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि जिसमें लोगों से ज्यादा साथ संवाद हो, कम्युनिकेशन हो। तो बहुत लोगों से, एक्सपर्ट से बातचीत करने के बाद ये तय हुआ कि हम ऐसा वेबिनार सीरीज शुरू करते हैं जिसमें जो भी डिफरेंट लेबल विकलांग लोग हैं, हम उनको इनवाइट करते हैं, क्योंकि उनके जीवन में बहुत सारे ऑब्स्टेकल रहते हैं। उनको रोज हर रोज अपने जीवन में संघर्ष करना है। तो ये सब करते हुए वो अपने आप को, अपने में जो कमियां हैं उसे ढूंढ कर, उसके ऊपर कैसे क्या वो आगे जाते हैं, उसे ढूंढ कर उसके ऊपर कैसे क्या जीत पाते हैं, अपने लाइफ का बैलेंसिंग कैसे ढूंढते हैं। इसके अलावा वो अपने आप को कैसे क्या, अपना जो भी एजुकेशन है, करियर है, इसके अलावा अपना जो भी बिजनेस है, जॉब है, उसमें कैसे कि अपने आपको सेटल कर सकते हैं, सिद्ध कर सकते हैं। तो पिछले 144 वीक से हम ये लगातार हमारा ये कोशिश है कि लोगों तक ये सारा जो भी मोटिवेशनल, इंस्पायरेशनल लोगों का चरित्र है वो पहुंचाने की कोशिश करें। तो पिछले 3 सालों से ये इसकी शुरुआत हुई संवाद सारथी नाम से, 15 अगस्त 2022 को, जब हमारे भारत का अमृत महोत्सवी स्वतंत्रता दिन था। उस दिन से हमने इसकी शुरुआत की। और हमें हर बार जितने भी महानुभाव आए, उनका जो भी एक्सपीरियंस है, उससे हमें हर बार नई नई चीजें सुनने को मिली, उनसे सीखने को मिली, और वो लोगों तक पहुंचाने का मौका मिला। मैं ज्यादा समय न लेते हुए हमारे आज के जो वक्ता हैं उनका परिचय करने के लिए डॉक्टर अनीता मैम को एक ही मिनट, आई थिंक अवेनिलो सर इज नॉट हियर, जस्ट 1 मिनट। हाँ हाँ सर, आप जस्ट 1 मिनट, आई थिंक उनका कुछ नेटवर्क इश्यू हुआ था, वो फिर से ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं। मैं तब तक सभी जो भी नए साथी जुड़े हैं उन सभी का स्वागत करता हूँ। और ऐसे ही हर बार जितने भी हमें यहाँ पर स्पीकर्स, महानुभाव मिलते हैं, उनका अनुभव हमें सुनने को मिलता है। नमस्कार अनुराधा मैम, वेलकम।
थैंक यू सर। नमस्कार सर।
आई थिंक सर का कुछ प्रॉब्लम है, वो ज्वाइन करेंगे 1-2 मिनट में। मैं उनसे बात कर रहा हूँ। सर आते तब तक हमारे साथ जो नए लोग जुड़े, शर्मिला जी, सदाब जी, आप कहाँ से हो, आपके बारे में परिचय दीजिए। सबीना जी।
हेलो।
हाँ बोलिए।
हेलो। हाँ, मैं सबीना डिकुना, मैं गोवा से ही हूँ। एवेलिनो सर का जो ड्रैग करके एसोसिएशन है, डिसेबिलिटी एसोसिएशन, मैं भी इसमें एक वॉलंटियर हूँ। इसके अलावा हेमोफीलिया सोसाइटी है गोवा में, पेंजिम चैप्टर, तो उसकी वुमेन्स विंग की सेक्रेटरी भी हूँ। तो ये भी एक ब्लीडिंग कंडीशन है, डिसेबिलिटी के एक्ट के अंदर हेमोफीलिया करके है, तो वैसे आती है। आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है सर।
बहुत बहुत स्वागत है सबीना जी।
थैंक
एक्चुअली
यू।
मैं म्यूट पे था। हाँ, तो मैं
ओके।
बात कर रहा था लेकिन आपको सुनाई नहीं दिया, सॉरी।
हेलो।
या बोलिए।
जी सर, मेरा नाम स्मार्टी है। और मैं श्रीनगर से बोल रही हूँ।
ओके, गुड।
मैं
स्वागत
अपना
है
एनजीओ
आपका।
भी चलाती हूँ। थैंक यू सर सो मच। मेरा एनजीओ भी है और मैं JNK के प्रेसिडेंट भी हूँ। और मेरा एक सिपाही चल रहा है जिसमें मैं जितने भी हमारे डफ डम और व्हीलचेयर बाउंड है उनको जॉब प्रोवाइड करती हूँ।
अ, बहुत बढ़िया। स्वागत है आपका। आ गए हमारे आज के स्पीकर अवेलिनो सर। स्वागत है आपका फिर से एक बार। आप आवाज सुन पा रहे हैं?
हाँ, मैं सुन पाया हूँ।
या
साउंड थोड़ा कनेक्ट हो गया है, गोवा में तो बारिश हो रहा है, तो
या इट्स ओके
थोड़ा
सर, नो इशू।
थोड़ा कट हो गया।
या डॉक्टर अनीता मैम, आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करता
Yes,
हूँ कि आप सर का परिचय करवा दे, फिर हम आगे बढ़ते हैं।
yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Good evening, one and all. Sankalp Foundation, Samner organize 145 Pushp of the web dialogue session Samvaad-Sarathi. Our guest, Honorable Avelino de Sa, founder and president, Disability Right Association of Goa and board member, National Trust, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, New Delhi, who had made a mark in the financial and social service sector by overcoming his disability, who is residential of Goa State, has the privilege of tying the 145 Pushpa of the web dialogue session Samvaad-Sarathi. He is dedicated his life to removing barrier and creating opportunities for persons with disabilities. His tireless efforts have inspired countless people to reimagine what inclusion truly means. Sir's profession is mutual fund and insurance counselor. Sir is also actively involved in social works. Sir, founder and president Disability Right Association of Goa and board member National Trust. Sir's hobbies are music, traveling, and eating. Sir's achievements here is Avelino de Sa, a resident of Goa, was honored for his remarkable work as an advocate with inclusion and equality. Honored with the prestigious Adapt Achievement Award at Adapt Fest 2015. Sir also achieved Dr. Patra's Positive Hero Award 2019. Our Honorable Avelino de Sa sir will communicate with you a story of a leader who take on challenges on this topic. So let us participate in Sankalp Foundation Samvaad-Sarathi web communication initiative and gets the energy to overcome an obstacle and move forward. Over to Vishal sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Amita ma'am. I welcome all of you on behalf of Sankalp Foundation Samner, and I request Avelino sir to share his life journey with us to inspire us and to get energized by you, sir. Now, बहुत स्वागत है sir आपका. Please unmute.
Thank you, Vishal sir, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my life journey with the members of the Sankalp Foundation and the general public. I was born in 1972 with cerebral palsy, and when I was born, up to the age of 3, I could not speak a single word, whether it was even the basic words of mommy or daddy, which normally a child speaks at the age of 6 months to 1 year. But I started speaking only at the age of 3. I said my first words, and those days, 1972, there was no advancement in the medical field as we are having today. But and those days, even the doctors had predicted that this boy would not live beyond the age of 5 years. But then I think God had his own plans for me and sent me into this world for a purpose, thanks to the efforts of my parents, who took me to Mumbai for treatment. And because Goa was not advanced in those days, took me for treatment. They put me in a regular school because there were no special schools in those days. So I did my education in a regular school, and I completed my graduation in 1996 in commerce. And then after that, I always had a dream of becoming a chartered accountant like my father, to help him with his business. And since I finished much before I finished my BCom, I always used to like accounts and numbers, so I used to help him in the office. But unfortunately, due to various reasons, because we had to travel to Mumbai from Goa, we had to travel to Mumbai in those days, in the year 1996, I could not complete my chartered accountancy and become a chartered accountant. But I continued in the finance field, and it so happened that those days I started my mutual fund consultancy business in the year 1996. And that time in 1996, I had an encounter with God. I used to go to the church regularly after 1996, and I came to know why God sends us into this world. It's with a specific mission, with a specific task, that God sends us into this world for a purpose, to fulfill His plans. But unfortunately, we tend up doing what we want to do. Many people have no faith in God. And then after that, in 2003, I got inspired by as you know, the Disability Act came into force 1996. But till 2003, there was nothing happening in Goa in the field of disability. So in 2003, I got together some persons with disability who are my friends, and we started the Disability Rights Association of Goa with only 4 objectives. Basically, taking up various issues of persons with disabilities, advocating with the government to ensure that the rights of persons with disabilities were enforced, and We also do sensitization programs. We also network with NGOs all over India, and we also share information received from other NGOs with the people with disability in Goa. As you know, the 2011 census, Goa has around 33,000 persons with disability. This was as per the 1995 Disability Act. But today we are estimating around 40 to 45,000 persons with disability as per the 21 disabilities. Then after 2003, slowly we started expanding our NGO, and we started reaching out to various persons with disabilities. We took up various issues. Regarding disability, whether it was accessibility, employment, education, or even recreation. We took up various issues. We started doing work in the field of disability, reaching out to the poor and needy persons with disabilities, and lots of places started becoming accessible after a very long fight. In the meantime, also, as you know, side by side, the Disability Association is not our full-time work, but we are also have our own business, have our own professions. Being many of us are self-employed, many of us are having our own businesses, many of us are working in government organizations, many of us are working in private establishments, many of us are also unemployed. But we get together, and we work for the rights of persons with disability in Goa. In the year 2016, as you know, the Rights of Persons with Disability Act 2016 came into force, which gave many more rights to persons with disabilities. But unfortunately, till date, lots more has to be done in the field of disability. So my message today I'd like to just tell you some of the works that we have done. In the remarkable works that we have done is in the field of accessibility. I remember in the year 2010, we had got a lift installed in a heritage building. Lots of public buildings also started having accessibility. And also we have taken up various cases with regard to employment of persons with disabilities. Persons were not getting jobs, persons were not, posts were getting de-reserved for persons with disabilities. And also in the, Then also we have taken up things in the field of education. Goa is famous for, Goa is #1 state in the field of inclusive education. Lots of work is being done in Goa in the field of inclusive education. Another thing which I would like to mention is that a message to persons with disabilities. I would like to say that do not underestimate yourself. Persons with you have been sent into this world. It is for a very specific reason. It is a very specific task by God. Okay, and it is for nothing is impossible for any one of us. In the year 2000 and in this period also, I have been appointed as a member of the State Advisory Board on Disability. I have been a member of the NCPDP National Committee of Rights of Persons with Disabilities. Also, I have got various awards for my work, and also I have in the year 2022. 23, I was appointed as a board member of the National Trust, which is looking after the 4 disabilities. This is the cerebral palsy, autism, intellectual disability, and multiple disabilities. And just some schemes, some things, before I go to the schemes of the National Trust, I would like to also mention that we should get together, we should demand our rights. We should demand our rights. As you know, we are all pay, whether we are rich, whether we are poor, person with disability, we are all paying our taxes. We are all paying GST. So anything, even if we buy, we are even paying GST, we are paying taxes. So we have a right to demand accessibility. We have a right to demand education. We have a right to demand accessibility in public places. Also, I have seen in many places that schemes for persons with disabilities are not reaching the poor and needy persons. Many places are not accessible for many people with disabilities. This is our right, and we should work. We should work to making India accessible for persons with disabilities. It is not a difficult task to make accessibility. Neither is it rocket science. But many times we see that many places are not becoming accessible. We see that the ramp gradients and other things are not done as per the specifications. The 2016 Act, Disability Act 2016, is very specific. That section 40 to 45, if you read, it says that no construction license should be given to buildings which are not accessible for persons with disabilities, which are not constructed as per the specifications laid down by the central government. It also says that no occupancy certificate should be given to persons with disability when the buildings are not accessible for persons with disability. But unfortunately, we see that even new buildings, it also says that old buildings had to be accessible within 5 years of the Disability Act 2016. So by 2021, the full of India should have been accessible for persons with disabilities. Unfortunately, it has not happened. And I would say we, disability sector, are responsible for India not being accessible. We, disability sector, are responsible for not for many of the things under the rights of persons with disability rights not enforced, because we are not taking our own rights seriously. We are thinking that somebody else will do the job for us. We are thinking, why should we that nothing will happen. But if you see in Goa itself and many other states, things have happened because disabled persons have pushed, disabled persons have demanded, disabled persons have come out on the streets, disabled persons have fought for their rights. And until and unless we get out and fight for our rights, nothing is going to change. Because the disability sector is a very minority sector. Okay, we are not a vote bank. We are not a vote bank, and the government will not take us seriously until and unless we get united, until and unless we come out on the streets, until and unless we do work to improve the situation of persons with disabilities at the ground level. I repeat, accessibility or anything under the Disability Act is our right, because we are paying taxes for the same. Many places we see government buildings, new government buildings are not accessible for persons with disability, or they are not built as per the standards of the laid down by the central government. They are not built as per the standard laid down by the central government. So this is a pure waste of criminal waste of public funds. We have been telling the government that give representation also to persons with disabilities at the panchayat level, just like any other states, so that persons with disabilities can have a voice in the decision making even at the grassroots level. And many states in India have already got this demand put, like Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. They already have a representation by way of nomination or election of persons with disability at the panchayat level. And I think we should fight for representation in the panchayat level so that our voice is heard in the decision making process at the grassroots level. Coming to the schemes of the for persons with disabilities, every state has different schemes, and central government schemes are also there. But I would like to stress, as a board member of the National Trust, I would like to stress on two schemes of the National Trust, which is working for the welfare of persons with autism, cerebral palsy, intellectual disability, and multiple disability. I would like to stress on two schemes of the National Trust, which many people may still not be aware of it. And one is legal guardianship, and the second one is the Nirmaya Insurance Scheme. As you know, for persons with intellectual disability and autism and with severe disability, the parents lose in general, parents lose legal guardianship of their children after they complete 18 years. But for children with autism, intellectual disability, and severe disabilities, they require somebody to take legal decisions for them, because they are not able to decide on themselves. By themselves, independently, they are not able to take decisions. So they need to apply for a legal guardianship certificate from the district level, district collectors of the respective districts. Many people are still not aware of this provision of the legal guardianship, that it is mandatory for children, for parents of children with autism, intellectual disability, and severe disability to take legal guardianship of their children once they complete 18 years. Also, there is this Nirmaya Insurance Scheme. As you know, many persons with no person with disability are getting insurance, medical insurance or life insurance in India. But the National Trust, being a central government organization, is providing medical insurance to people with autism, cerebral palsy, intellectual disability, and multiple disability up to 1 lakh rupees. And if you see in detail the breakup of there is a sub-classification of that 1 lakh. And if you see in detail, a parent of a child with these 4 disabilities can claim up to 40,000 a year. They can claim up to 40,000 a year without admitting their child in the hospital. And the premium is hardly 500 rupees for people per year above the poverty line, and it is 250 rupees for people below the poverty line. There is an online, if you go to the National Trust website, you can make an online application for the Nirmaya Medical Insurance Scheme. The website is nationaltrust.nic.in. So you can apply for these schemes. Yes, there are problems in getting reimbursement under the Nirmaya Health Insurance Scheme, but it is we are working on it, and lots of people have benefited by this Nirmaya scheme. Lots of people have benefited by the legal guardianship scheme of the National Trust. Message I would say, I would like to give the parents, if any parents also are listening to this, because we have seen over the years, even not only persons with disabilities, but even parents with disabilities are facing problems to accept their children with disabilities. We have heard of many parents, even getting separated or divorced because their child is a child with disability. But today, if you see, there are so many live examples, there are so many success stories of persons with disabilities, children with intellectual disabilities, children with autism have even won medals at the international level for the country. So this is an inspiration for all the parents of children with intellectual disability or with multiple disability or with autism, that your child can achieve whatever you want, whatever God has plans for you. If you are willing to take the effort, if you are willing to give your best for your to sum up to sum up what I have said, don't underestimate yourself. Nothing is impossible for you if you believe in yourself and in God. Difficulties, troubles, problems, always reach out to if you have difficulties, problems, troubles, it is there in everybody's life. Not only in the persons with disabilities life, everybody's life. There are difficulties, there are problems, there are troubles. We can overcome them. There have been a lot of success stories, and persons with disabilities have overcome. Another message is, until and unless we unite and agitate, nobody is going to listen to us. And it is necessary for us to take this message, whether we are persons with disabilities, whether we are the general public, we have to take the support, we have to join hands, whether parents with disability, children with disabilities, family members, we have to join hands, we have to fight for our rights. Otherwise, nothing is going to, the situation for the rights of persons with disability is not going to improve. Thank you.
Thank you, Avelino, sir. I just have some questions about your life journey, sir. Very inspiration story of yours, sir, and you are very motivational for others. So, as you show that the path you choose by you, it's a very inspirational path for other people, not only for a different label, but normal people also, that they can inspired by you or motivated by you. Sir, in your life journey, what is the happiest moment in your life? ऐसा कौन सा मोमेंट है कि जो आप भूल नहीं सकते हैं आपके पूरे जीवन में, फ्रॉम योर चाइल्डहुड टू टिल टुडे?
The incident I would like to share, I remember still in my college days. वो 30 साल पहले का, it was 30 years back story. I still remember it today. As you know, accessibility is a big problem for persons with disabilities. But when I was in my final year of graduation, my classroom was not accessible for me because it was on the first floor. So I went, I met the principal, and he told me, I requested him to shift only me to another division, which was on the ground floor. But he was good enough, and he shifted the entire classroom to the ground floor, so that I will not lose out on my friend. I will not lose out on my friend circle who have been with me in the first year and with the second year. Also, there are other stories which I cannot forget. There are also other stories which I cannot forget. But best thing that I like today is, after working for 20 years, persons with disabilities are coming forward to demand their rights. They are not dependent on our association. They are not dependent on me. They are coming forward to demand their rights on their own, and that is what is very, which is something which I cannot forget. This is the impact that we have made in that I have made in the lives of people with disabilities. in Goa.
Thank you, sir. Again, a second question for you, sir. What it's opposite for about the first question. What is the worst moment or painful moment in your life, which you always shocks you or hurts you?
I don't remember any painful moment as of now, because once I turned towards becoming a, once, as I said, I had a God encounter. Slowly, I started forgetting all the painful moments in my life and started thinking only positive and forgetting all the negative things in my life. Then only I became a positive person. Okay, because holding on to negativity or keeping bad experiences in your life is not going to help you to move forward. So I would request other people also, forget all the negativity. Whatever has happened has happened. It is in the past. No point in looking back. Look ahead, because God has specific plans for you. Okay, and He knows what is best for you. Like I never expected this interview to come from you, because I never knew you.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
this is
Yeah.
first time. This is the first time I'm hearing about you.
Yeah.
Even after working 20 years in the field of disability, this is the
Yeah.
first time that I'm hearing about you. Okay, so this
Okay.
only happened, I would say, is by the grace of God,
Yes, sir. As
because
in
He
your
wanted
biodata. Yeah. Yeah.
He wants me to reach out to the people, to share my story with people, not only in Goa but even at the national level.
Yes, sir. As I read your biodata, sir, in that you have also written that you have got a positive hero award also, sir. Sir, tell about that also. What is it?
That was in the year 2019. Dr. Batras, as you know, is a homeopathy company, I think so. Dr. Batras, and they had this practice of giving a positive hero award to persons with disabilities. So I think 2019 or something was the year that I got the award. I will just see if I can share the link. I forgot to send you the link of that video. I'll just see if I can share that link with you and
Yes, sir. You will share it. I will share with our other groups also, sir. Um, and sir, the next question about your life journey, sir. As you are very positive and very inspiring person, so what is the reason behind that? What is the secret behind your positive energy and positivity, sir?
I have always been a positive person. I have always been a positive person, and because my parents never treated me differently. They treated me just like any other person. We are five. I have got another four brothers. So my parents have never treated me differently or as a person with disability. I have always accepted my disability as part of my life. Okay, so I have never had any negativity like that towards towards in my life. Like I've never harbored any negativity. Yes.
Sir, what is the purpose that you start to serve for the society in different areas uh, for the most of the for the acts of RPWD and before that about 1995 acts also. What is the purpose or inspiration that you work for the people?
Inspiration, because I myself was a person with disability. I myself was getting affected. I myself was getting affected by the inaccessibility, because I am a disabled person with cerebral palsy. I walk with the help of a crutch, and I said, if we don't get out and do something, nobody else will do. Okay, so then I saw there were more people with disabilities who are even more disabled than me. Once we started the NGO, we saw there were people with disabilities who are more disabled than me. So that's how we started the NGO in the year 2003. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I just want other participant also, yeah,
I'm just
to
link of the
yeah.
video. I'm just
Yes,
sending
I
you.
will share it, sir. Raju, sir, please unmute and speak.
Good evening, Avelino.
Good evening, Raju. How are you?
Fine. What about you?
Good. Tell me.
I want to mention here कि Goa is first accessible state in the India, and which I got
Yes.
award most accessible award because of
Yes.
that Avelino only. Avelino की वजह से गोवा को पहला अपंगों के लिए सुयोग राज्य क्या बोलेंगे सुयोग सुलभ स्टेट इसका अवार्ड मिला था और उसके लिए एवेलिनो उसका क्रेडिट एवेलिनो को जाता है और एवेलिनो का नेटवर्क भी बहुत गोवा में अच्छा है एकदम गोवा से सभी डिसेबल के साथ और एक था दूसरा एक कुछ तो था मैं भूल एक्चुअली और एवेलिनो का दिल भी बहुत बड़ा है हम लोग का एक महाराष्ट्र से एक ग्रुप गया था डिसेबिलिटी का गोवा पिकनिक के लिए तो उन्होंने पूरा उनका जो क्रूज शो था वो स्पॉन्सर किया था और उनका और हमारा अकोमोडेशन का भी एक उन्होंने अरेंजमेंट किया था उनके बहुत अच्छे कॉन्टैक्ट है गोवा में और गोवा में एवेलिनो एज अ किंग है इन डिसेबिलिटी हर एक को एवेलिनो का नाम पता है तो एक डिसेबिलिटी बोलेंगे तो इज लाइक दिस स्टेटस और डिसेबिलिटी गोवा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है पहला गोवा का आई थिंक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है ना पहला ही है फर्स्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो डिसेबिलिटी के लिए काम कर रहा था उनके साथ बाकी भी है एक कैरेटास गोवा भी है लेकिन पहला आई थिंक एवेलिनो अपना ही ऑर्गेनाइजेशन था ना डिसेबिलिटी गोवा स्टार्ट किया जिसने राइट्स के लिए
ड्रैग तो पहले
हाँ राइट्स के लिए पहला
we were the first
ये
disabled person organization. हमारा तो पहला था. थोड़ा स्पेशल स्कूल भी आया था स्पेशल स्कूल था लेकिन हमारे बाद में after us बहुत after us many organizations have come like the Goa Association for the Deaf, Blind People's Welfare Association, and like that many other NGOs have come. Parent support groups have come. We have motivated all of them to this thing. We one parent support groups also have started, but all India also there are different groups, but unfortunately there is no unity among the
most
NGOs
bad sad part
in all the states.
yeah.
There is disability wise distinction is happening on disability wise, and that is what something on an all India basis we should work to unite all the NGOs so that our voice becomes
No,
stronger.
even people work on state level basis also with unities that also help the problem get to problem solved. Even state level also people not
Yes.
working together. Big problem.
Yes.
Thank you, Raju sir. Javed sir. Javed sir, please unmute. Ashok Banse sir. Dr. Anita ma'am. Shenji. हाँ जावेद सर प्लीज स्पीक.
एवेलिनो जी हमारे बहुत ही अच्छे दोस्त भी हैं और इनका हमेशा एक रोल रहा है डिसेबिलिटी सेक्टर में खासकर जो गोवा में इन्होंने ग्रास रूट लेवल पे एडवोकेसी की है उसके लिए हमें इनको सराहना करनी पड़ेगी हमेशा. इन्होंने एक गोवा में ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म किया जिसमें राइट्स बेस्ड अप्रोच के साथ साथ एडवोकेसी की गई और बहुत सारी चीज़ें पटरी पे आ गई. उसके लिए धन्यवाद. एवलिनो जी, आपसे तो हमें क्वेश्चन कुछ भी नहीं है, लेकिन हम जानना चाहते हैं कि आपका जो फ्यूचर प्लान्स है वो क्या है।
फ्यूचर फ्यूचर प्लान वैसा कुछ अभी प्लानिंग कुछ नहीं किया है, क्योंकि कल के बारे में मुझे पता नहीं। तो अ, देखते हैं क्या होता है। वी आर स्टिल वर्किंग ऑन एक्सेसिबिलिटी। एक्सेसिबिलिटी हो रहा है हमारा कम। और आगे वी आर गोइंग टू ग्रास रूट लेवल ऑल्सो। एंड वी हैव पुट दिस पंचायत लेवल रिजर्वेशंस nominations for persons with disabilities. We want to see that is implemented by our state government. So persons with disabilities at the grassroots level will get a representation. Also, we are trying to increase the social security amount for persons with disabilities. So these two things we are trying to focus on in the next 3 to 4 months. But let's see
From
what happens.
previous many years, Goa has been in the limelight because of
What
the
is that?
purple fest. I'm telling that you have got a good opportunity and a popularity because of the purple fest in Goa. Uh, do you support the person with disabilities to uh, come and join that purple fest who don't have the capacity to afford the accommodation in the Goa during the purple fest? Are you doing something? Are you is doing something to accommodate person with disabilities from different states?
The Purple Fest is organized by the state government, and state government and central government. We are not much in favor of the Purple Fest, because government is spending so much of money on the Purple Fest when there are so many persons with disabilities who are below the poverty line. So this is what we will say like a misutilization of funds of the by the state government. Okay, so we are not so much. Purple Face has its advantages also. That it allows persons with disabilities to come together. It allows persons with disability to come together. It allows persons with disability to enjoy themselves. But then all people also are learning. But what is the cost? What is the cost at which people are learning this thing? What is the cost that is spent? If there is a better utilization of funds by the government, we will be very happy. And this I would say for all states. Instead of having a national level event, you have state level events. Have state level events on the model of the Purple Fest. Okay, where people come together. People come together. People have know what is the rights, what are the schemes. Have some entertainment. Have some sports. Have state level functions instead of having national level functions. Now, Purple Fest, as you know, is an international festival. We are calling people only for entertainment. We are just calling people guests and international artists and all. We are calling them, we are spending so much of money on them. When money can be spent on accessibility of the state, money can be spent on the poor people who are below the poverty line in the state. The same money. Okay. So that is why we are not very much in favor of the Purple Fest.
Absolutely. Perfectly said.
Thank you.
Shenji, please speak. You are unmuted.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
What Mr. Avelino is doing is a great job. I wish I could support him more, basically. But I'd just like to say thank you to Mr. Avelino for he's doing everything for us. And this Purple Fest is a disaster. It's only money making racket. There is nothing for us in that. They waste such a lot of money, and still I'm still waiting for the wheelchair applied for, and the rickshaw applied for. Still waiting for that. Gone across the 1 year, but I don't know why they keep on doing these functions. And I support you. Please let me know any support from my side, Mr. Avelino. I'm always there. Thank you once again. God bless you.
Thank you, Sid.
Thank you, Shenji. अशोक बांसे सर, गेसलानी जी, सबीना जी, अंजलि जी, प्लीज अनम्यूट एंड स्पीक. बांसे सर, सबीना मैम. Please, those who want to speak, unmute their self and please speak. Hello. I think they have.
I can
Yes.
say something, but I
Yeah,
don't know how
yeah.
to speak in Hindi, so I'll speak in
Yeah, yeah. You
English if
can
someone
speak
can
in
translate it,
English.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
You
so
can speak in English.
I think Avelino is doing a very good job in Goa. I'm speaking because I'm part of an NGO for children with chronic illnesses and children in palliative care with special needs. Okay, and I'll just tell everybody a recent thing we had was there was a mini Purple Fest that was happening, a 1 day thing in Goa. And we had just recently launched our calendars. It was at the beginning of the year. And technically speaking, we had no hope for selling those calendars because they were quite expensive. They were designed by our children only. And we thought no one would buy, because it's not professionally done. And when we met Avlino at the Mini Purple Fest, it was just to express to him our idea of and our vision of the calendar. But he didn't take even 2 minutes to even think of, formally, professionally launching this calendar for us. And I think because of Sir, we were able to sell more than 200 copies because people valued that calendar and they saw the purpose for it just because Avlino sir spoke to everybody and gave us that platform. So that's something small, but it's a big move for visibility, and it shows people that you know if there is a way, there's always a if there's a will, there'll always be a way. So that's my
Also, I like to mention Goa is who giving social security is better than other states, like pension scheme is the best scheme in Goa and second in Karnataka.
I just request Ashok Bhanse sir and Sabina ji. आप दोनों ही बचे हो. Please, if you want to speak, then unmute yourself and speak. हिंदी इंग्लिश जो भी लैंग्वेज आपको अच्छी लग रही है, you can speak. Yeah, Sabina ji.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Um, I know Sir now for a longer time. As I said at the beginning, I'm also volunteer with the drag. The one thing I would like to tell about Sir is anything, any situation or anything you inform him, he will actively get an answer for you. If you tell him, Sir, some disability certificate is having an issue, or there is some problem with some accessibility, there is some problem with some doctor's issue, मिलने को थोड़ा time लग रहा है and whatever. So he will address that issue I think next day or sometimes even the same day he has a solution. So that is the best part. Very actively involved and always readily available to help just everyone. So thank you very much, Mr. Avelino sir, for being there for just every one of us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sabina ji. Ashok Bhanse sir, you want to share something, or we will go towards the end of today's session? I just thank you, Avelino sir, for being here. Yes, sir. Raju sir, बात कीजिए.
I like to ask Avelino if you're dealing in finance and since long time. So I want to know, will you teach the this finance thing, mutual fund and other thing to other disables, or you teaching? One, and second, or can you invest there? Can you do invest on behalf of disabled people if anybody want to invest? Because many disabled don't have jobs, nothing, no employment. But if they can invest something and they can earn something, so will you be ready to invest on behalf of them? Manage their funds.
case you want me to do a session to create awareness on mutual funds, I can always do a session on mutual funds. And yeah, I can do a session on mutual funds. But investing on their behalf may be little difficult for people who are outside Goa, because because for mutual funds you have to do KYC, and for KYC you need the physical documents. Unless we use the courier system and all, which will be expensive for you. So it is better for you to find somebody at the local level to do the investment. But you can always take advice from me on this thing. On a voluntary basis, I can always give advice to persons with disabilities anywhere in India. Okay, but actual investing, initial KYC, at least you'll have to do at the local level, and then everything you can do online.
Okay. Thank you.
थैंक यू राजू सर। मैं अवेलिनो सर का बहुत बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि आपने इतना कीमती समय इस वेबिनार के लिए दिया। और जैसे कि आई स्पीक इन द सेशन जब शुरू हुआ तो अर्ली कुछ मिनट्स में मैंने कहा कि दिस इज अ वेरी इंस्पायरिंग जर्नी फॉर अस फ्रॉम लास्ट 3 years, मोर देन 100। आज हम 145th वेबिनार में। सो वी लर्न every week new things, new teachings from the speakers who are here. They are master blaster in their field, and not only master blaster in their field, but they are also serving for the society beyond their boundary line about their self, their family, their career. Beyond that, they serve for the society in different forms. जैसे आज हमारे सर अवेलिनो सर, वो पिछले 30-40 सालों से इसमें जुड़े हैं कि लोगों को क्या क्या हम दे सकते हैं, एंड नॉट ओनली इन द बिजनेस बट फॉर द accessibility and some issues for the rights for the disabled person also. So this is a very good thing which we learn from these sessions. At every session we learn something one step ahead for this। ऐसे कहा जाता है कि ये सारे दिस इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप, जहाँ पर जैसे पहले भी बात है, हम एकजुट होकर सारे एनजीओ काम नहीं करते। तो सबसे पहली चीज है वी आर फाइंडिंग द पीपल्स लाइक ऑल दिस स्पीकर्स जो ग्राउंड लेवल पे बहुत बड़ा काम कर रहे हैं। दिस इज अ सम्मेलन जो गैदरिंग ऑफ पीपल्स, आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ पीपल, आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ देयर वर्क, व्हाट दे डू फॉर देयर सेल्फ एंड फॉर द सोसाइटी ऑल्सो। सेकंड स्टेज में ऐसे होता है कि जब एक दूसरे से बात शुरू होती तो संवाद बढ़ता है। देन जैसे ही संवाद बढ़ने लगता है तो ऐसे कहा जाता है कि हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा एक दूसरे के साथ काम करने का कोशिश करते हैं। और जैसे काम बढ़ता है, सहकार्य बढ़ता है, तो ऐसे होता है कि आगे जाके इसमें थोड़ा थोड़ा सह अभ्यास शुरू हो जाता है। मैं एक बात यहाँ पर बताना चाहूंगा कि हमारे राजू सर और हमारे साथ कुछ लॉयर जुड़े, एडवोकेट प्राची नीलावर मैम है, एडवोकेट प्रीति पटवा मैम है। उन सभी ने डिसाइड किया है कि हम एवरी सैटरडे लर्न द लॉ सीरीज चलाते हैं। हम जैसे कि संवाद सारथी हर मंडे चलाते हैं, वैसे एवरी सैटरडे फ्रॉम लास्ट 3 months वी हैव स्टार्टेड द learn and aware about the RPWD Act 2016 for the people who don't know about it। तो ये छोटी छोटी बातें तभी शुरू होते कि जब संवाद बढ़ता है। मैं ज्यादा वक्त न लेते हुए अवेलिनो सर से फिर से एक बार रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि एक छोटा सा मैसेज सबके लिए दिए, और फिर हम एक छोटे से प्रेयर से आज के इस संवाद सारथी के सत्संग का समापन करते हैं। अवेलिनो सर, आई अगेन थैंक्स फ्रॉम आवर होल फैमिली ऑफ संकल्प फाउंडेशन संवाद सारथी, जो ये सारे लोगों के एफर्ट्स है जिससे हम यहाँ तक पहुंचे हैं। तो ये एक एक मुकाम की सीढ़ी चढ़ते जाना है, वन स्टेप एट एवरी मोमेंट। तो हम यहाँ तक पहुंचे, ये सारे लोगों का श्रेय है, हम तो एक निमित्त है। तो अवेलिनो सर, एक छोटा सा मैच है सबके लिए, फिर हम छोटी सी प्रेयर, इफ यू डोंट माइंड, आप छोटी प्रेयर लेके समापन कीजिए, नहीं तो फिर मैं लूंगा प्रेयर। यू डिसाइड व्हाट शुड डू।
Messages, uh, messages if we take small steps first, take small steps, take responsibility to make your own neighborhood accessible. I'm sure if we take responsibility to make the neighborhood accessible, India will become accessible in no time. Also, never don't underestimate yourself, because nothing is impossible if you believe in yourself and believe in God.
थैंक यू सर। आप प्रेयर लेना चाहोगे?
तो आप ले सकते हैं, आप ले सकते हैं।
ओके। बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि, धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि, संघं शरणं गच्छामि। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम मैत्री मैत्री मैत्री। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सभी का, हम अगले हफ्ते फिर से मिलते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।